Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Megan, and today we're going to be talking about how to get more reviews on your Amazon product. The average review rate on Amazon is 1 to 2%. That means out of every 100 sales, you should expect 1 to 2 reviews. That's not a lot, is it? Well, I'm here today to share with you 5 tips that will help you increase your review rate and get those positive reviews rolling in, which ultimately leads to more sales. So let's get into it. So real quick before we get started, this is super important to know. This is what you shouldn't do to get more reviews. So do not, I repeat, do not write a review on your own product or a competitor's product. Offer a financial reward, discount, free products, or other compensation in exchange for a review on your or a competitor's product. A family member or an employee of the seller posts a review of the seller's product or a competitor's product. Ask the reviewer to change or remove their review. A seller inserts a request for a positive Amazon review or an incentive in exchange for a review into product packaging or shipping box. But you can ask for a review. You can't ask for a positive review, a 5-star review, but you can ask for a review. You just have to be neutral about it. Visit the link below to read directly on Amazon's site their up-to-date review policy. And now that that's out of the way, tip number 1, make sure you're selling a high-quality product from the get-go. So you should be selling a high-quality product. Impress your customers and you should naturally get reviews flowing in just from that. So some tips on creating a high-quality product are, hang on, let me read my notes. Invest in that third-party inspection to ensure your product is being manufactured up to your standard. They'll help catch at least a portion of your defects dependent on how thorough of an inspection you're having them do. So whether they're just doing a percentage of your inventory or the entire thing. Depends how many units you're having done and your budget for this. Invest in a higher quality packaging. So yes, your customer has already purchased the product, so it doesn't matter what it's packaged in because they're just going to throw it out anyway. But it does give your product a more luxurious feel. I'll show you an example. Okay, so I was going to show you the before and after of my own product packaging upgrade, but I actually just sent in everything that I have right now to Amazon, but I have something else to show you. Tell me, are you one of these people who just for some reason keeps like nice packaging for no reason? I see great value in the electronics that I buy and I love them ever so much, and I guess also if I want to sell them one day I can sell it in the original packaging. But does that kind of prove my point? I just found a few more. So if you do that with your own product, people will see a higher value in your product. It gives them that luxurious unboxing experience. So comment down below, I'm curious, who else is one of those people who just holds on to packaging because it's a nice box? I'm definitely one of those people. And another tip in having a higher quality product is ask your manufacturer to ship your inventory in thicker cardboard boxes. I've had manufacturers ship my products before in thin cardboard boxes, and by the time it reaches Amazon's warehouse, the cartons are all beaten up and my products ultimately reach my customer dented. And how would you feel if you bought a brand new iPhone and the box was dented? That would suck, wouldn't it? So this is an easy fix for your manufacturer to do, and it might not even be an extra charge. Even if it is, it's totally worth it. And another tip is to have your product come with a little freebie. It really doesn't have to cost you much, but it will leave a big impact on your customer. For example, I get my glasses from Costco, and I love how the glasses come with this little glasses cleaner. It has their branding on it. I use it all the time. It makes my life so much easier because I don't have to go to the store and find wherever the heck you buy one of these. It costs them next to nothing to throw in, and it improves my experience with the product that much more. And that leads me into my next tip. You can give out another kind of freebie and have them go through a ManyChat flow to claim your offer. But what is ManyChat? ManyChat is the #1 Facebook Messenger chatbot that automates getting and keeping customers happy so you have more time for everything else. They have a free plan and they have a pro plan starting at $15 per month. So your freebie can be something like an extended warranty, a free accessory that complements the product. Remember we just talked about that? A downloadable PDF guide or an ebook, etc. And how this works is you're going to have a QR code printed, and I'll link you to a free QR code website. So have a QR printed on a business card that is inserted in your product's packaging. It's going to say something like, to claim your free extended warranty, scan this QR code with your smartphone's camera. It's going to redirect them to Facebook, and this is where the automated ManyChat bot comes into play. You get to set up the flow how you like it, but this is how I have mine set up. The welcome message is triggered and says, you want to know how to claim your free blank correct? So the way that the customer responds to these questions is they click a button. So you set up the buttons and give them options. So they can either click yes or no. If they say no, then you have it set up in your flow to say something that responds to that. But when they click yes, it then asks them for their Amazon order number. They enter it in, and then the bot asks them to sign up for my mailing list. So at the same time, I'm building an email list. Once they give me their email, it then sends them the freebie in the Facebook Messenger. Then a certain amount of days later, enough time for them to try out the product, the bot messages them again and asks them how they're liking the product. I give them 2 options to choose from. They either love it or they hate it. So if they don't like it, it gives them the chance to bring up their concerns about the product and hopefully I can fix their problem. And if they love it, then the bot asks them to leave a review and it redirects them to the Amazon order page. Let me be clear here though, because you do have to be careful with your wording. We are not giving them a freebie in exchange for a review. You have to be really careful about that because it is definitely against Amazon's TOS. So on your card in the packaging that has the QR code, it can say something like scan this to claim your freebie, but you shouldn't be mentioning anything about a review. And same with in the ManyChat bot. We're giving them the freebie and then later on asking for a review. And you can't ask for a positive review, just a simple review. So you really have to keep these 2 things separate. Promise me? Tip number 3, automate the request a review button with Helium 10. So there's a request a review button that you can click on each order page. Once you click it, Amazon sends an email to the customer asking them to leave a review. However, doing that manually is super tedious and takes a ton of time. So there are tools that Helium 10 offers that automate this process for you. There's the follow-up tool, which will automatically hit the request a review button for you and you get to decide when this happens, such as X number of days after the product has been marked as delivered. So you just have to set it up once and then forget about it. I will link Helium 10's tutorial on how to set this up in the description below. This tool is part of their Platinum plan, which is $99 per month. The Platinum plan is what I have, and there are so many tools that come in handy for my Amazon business that I plan on touching on in future videos. I was able to get a special discount code for you guys if you do want to try out Helium 10. You can use Megan Moss 50 for 50% off your first month, or Megan Moss 10 will get you 10% off for life. Now they do have a free alternative, and that would be their Seller Assistant Google Chrome extension. This is only available for the US marketplace though. So what this tool does is it allows you to request reviews in bulk. Once you have the extension added to your Google Chrome browser, you go to Orders, select your desired date range anywhere between 4 to 60 days from the order's delivery date. Click this button at the top, and it will send out all the requests for you. For the full tutorial on this, I will link Helium 10's video in the description below on how to set it up. Tip number 4, utilize QR codes. Include a QR code in or on your packaging that leads to a landing page. For example, my product requires some instructions on how to use it, so the QR code leads to a landing page with instructions and pictures. I love this method instead of actually printing out instructions because I can update and tweak the instructions whenever I want, and if I ever need to change the destination of the QR code, I can easily do that without having to reprint my packaging or anything. And then at the bottom of the landing page, I ask them to leave a review and I include a link that redirects them to the Amazon order page. Be mindful though of the website that the QR code is leading them to, as Amazon does not want you to encourage the customers to purchase off of Amazon. Tip number 5, dealing with negative reviews. So what you can do is try and hunt down the person who left you a negative review and try to improve their experience with you. And I say hunt them down because there's not really a way to link up who left the review and their order number. But you can try and match up the review name and go through the orders that you got around the same time period and see if any of the order names match up with the review name. You can then reach out to them through Amazon and ask if there's anything that you can do to improve their experience with you. This may require you to send a replacement or reimburse the customer, or maybe they just needed some further explanation on the product and how to use it properly. However, do not ask them to update their review. It's against terms of service. What we're doing here is improving their experience and hoping they'll have a change of heart and update the review on their own. Thank you so much for watching. Please give my video a like as it really supports my channel. Hit the subscribe button for more helpful e-commerce videos like this, and comment down below and let me know if you have any tips on how to get more Amazon reviews. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!